Alrighty. I've already played Persona 5 before. Not only have I played Persona 5 before, specifically Royal, I played it when we released the remaster on Xbox. They call it a remaster. It's barely changed anything. It changed some legal issues they had. Not only did I play it, I 100% completed it. I did everything. I 100% completed the game. Complete Persona Compendium, complete Thieves Den, every single challenge maxed out. The only thing I didn't really 100% would be getting every single Persona to max level, which would be ridiculous. So it's not part of 100%ing. Come on. Yeah, I 100%ed the game. It's one of the few games I've actually 100%ed. Took 330 hours. Across 3 playthroughs of a game, I think I did 3 playthroughs of a game. So I did my first playthrough, which was 140 hours, I think. Then my second playthrough on speedrun of the game. And then finally in my in my second playthrough, on top of the speedrun game, I also went ahead and I got it'd be more than 330 hours, because I have 330 hours on file, but to get the last achievements for the Thieves Den and stuff, I had to swap around between a bunch of files, so it's probably actually closer to 350. I could probably check if I booted up the Xbox app. But yeah, over 330 hours, and you can also only use the D-pad here as well, which is a shame. But yeah, so I by far I know everything that happens in this game. Not only, as well as my own playthroughs, of course, I've also watched RT games, both the cut down highlight videos and the original live streams when you first broadcasted them. So I've seen over 500 hours of this goddamn video game. It was in my top 5 games of all time. It was number 3 previously. I kicked it out and replaced it with Persona 3. With retrospect, I'd say Persona 5 is probably a better game than Persona 3. There's a bunch of things about this game which irk me. The anime-itis, the writing is really bad at times. There's also other times where the writing is some of the best I've ever seen in anything ever. And that is all the Royal content. I actually bought the original Persona 5, because it's still available, back when I first got with PS5. But I just couldn't really be bothered to play it. Because I knew it effectively would just be Persona 5 Royal, but a little bit worse. Or not a little bit, quite significantly worse. So it would have less quality of life features. I believe it was harder. I believe you have less free time. First of all, you're missing the entire 3rd semester, but Morgana restricts your free time even more. Granted, there is also 3 less confidants. So that's 30 less time slots, at least, to use up. So, I've just been thinking. Well, first of all, this went on sale last night, so I immediately bought it. I didn't buy the Ultimate Edition, but I went onto the Ultimate Edition, downloaded all the DLC. I'm really hoping that applies it here. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be a little bit mad, because I'm not about to pay for this game twice on this console. I've already bought it twice before on the Xbox, and I bought the Steelbook for the Switch. I started playing it on Switch. I played, I think I completed Kamoshida's Palace, and then I stopped playing on Switch because then I got a PS5 soon afterwards. But yeah, now we're here, and I thought it'd be fantastic to buy it here and replay it, so I can actually get it on YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm never gonna have my first experience recorded. I've been thinking that I don't know what difficulty I want to put on. On one hand, I want to put on Merciless, but on the other hand, I just want to play this just for shits and giggles with some fun. I'm not intending to slam this out. is a very, very long game. I'm intended to just play this whenever I feel like it. It may take me like, I don't know, a year to complete this playthrough. I don't know, maybe I'll play it an hour a day. Maybe I will get fully into it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to play it however I feel like. It's fun to see other YouTubers' playthroughs get like several hundred parts long. It's also sad to see where they put all that work into editing and uploading those and only get like 100 views or something. There's nothing to laugh at, it's kind of sad. Of course, I know this isn't getting any views, but I unstream for views, I stream for myself. Because I like to have a recording of my first time experiences with games nowadays. Although this isn't first time. I often find myself just replaying games nowadays. There's nothing really good coming out anymore. And what does come out, PlayStation are trying to raise the fucking first party game price up to 70 quid from 50 quid. That's like almost that's like a 40% price increase. Fuck off, Sony. Fuck you. I really wish Genshin Impact wasn't a PS5 exclusive, because then I wouldn't have had to have gone with PlayStation for it. Because the more I find out about Sony, the more I hate them. It's really horrible. The Persona 3 remake, I don't know how, well, it lacks FMC, which immediately completely guts it for me. I'm not excited for it. Like, I might get it still, because it's a very good game, and a lot of problems with it simply comes from it being really old, and of course those problems will be fixed in a remake. They fucking better be. Hopefully some of the writing problems with like the story will get fixed. So there's definitely some improvements to be made there. But Persona 3 to me has arguably the best final arc. Persona 4 easily has the worst. It is bizarre to me when people say Persona 4 is the best Persona, because to me it's easily the worst. Easily the worst. I would say that it has probably the most fun cast, maybe? Has some really good cast interactions. The dungeons are okay, most of them. The story to it kinda sucks, to me. It's like Persona 3 in that it's an absurdly slow story, where not an awful lot really happens, but at least Persona 3 has extremely strong themes, and some really, really good character arcs going along there. Persona 4 doesn't have much in that way, really. And the themes aren't exactly... Well, it might be just as deep, but not as impactful, at least not in the moment. Also, I like the sign in the back saying, "Let us start the game," because I'm busy monologuing. Yeah, Persona 4 to me is easily the worst, but it does have the best intro. The best anime intro, easily. And probably also best anime. I've seen plenty of clips of a Persona 4 anime, it does seem really good. But so I put Persona 3 as my favourite Persona game nowadays. I don't know, Persona 3 does have a lot of problems, and like, again, its plot is just really long. The game doesn't need to be as long as it is. It's only that long because RPGs are that fucking long. But Persona 3 is like, could be 30 hours long. It could be like a third or half of the length, and it would still be about just as good. Probably, possibly even better. But Persona 3's final acts are really, really good. Like, November to the end of Persona 3 is incredible. That's also kind of true for Persona 5. A little bit less so. Persona 5 is... the third semester is incredible. Some of the stuff before that is pretty fucky. But third semester is fantastic. I'm really surprised that the original Persona 5 is as worshipped as it is. Because I do think that, like, if I played the original Persona 5 instead of Royal, I would walk away very disappointed. But Royal left me wowed. because of how good the final arc is. Unfortunately, the last arc of Persona 4 sucks. It sucks. It's the worst arc in the entirety of Persona, I think. And it comes at the end of Persona 4. It's really gutsy. It has a really interesting dungeon. The second to last dungeon, at least. The thing is, it has 2 dungeons in the last arc. There's spoilers here for Persona 4, but I think it's worth spoiling, because it's really disappointing. There's 2 dungeons. One of them's completely hidden in a really stupid way. And if you don't find that dungeon through this really stupid way, which you're only going to find by following a guide on the internet, because of an extremely convoluted way to get it, and if you don't do that dungeon, and first of all it's a pretty shitty dungeon, and it's a pretty shitty ending, otherwise you get a bad ending, where the world ends no matter what. So that just really sucks. It's incredibly awful. At least the first dungeon is about a really cool character and has a really cool mechanic to go along with it, which a lot of people hate. I really like. I think it appropriately made the game actually difficult. Persona 4 is a little bit easy, honestly. People complain about this game being easy. I would say Persona 4 is even easier, and Persona 3 it's definitely the hardest, I would say, probably. Is there any more to say? Yeah, the last arc of Persona 4 just fucking sucks. It's like, effectively, like, I did what I needed to do to get that final dungeon, but I didn't do it when it wanted me to. It's hard to explain without fully spoiling it. But effectively, just because I did the right thing at the wrong time, I had no idea there was an extra dungeon in the game, and so I got the ending for, alright, as good as Persona 4. That was a disappointing final arc, but alright, good game. And then I googled it and found out, oh no, there's an entire final hidden arc I've completely missed here. And it's just, on top of just the salt in the wound of how stupid it is to actually get it, it is also just the worst arc in the game. It's the worst dungeon, it's the most straightforward dungeon out of all of them. There's no mechanics, it's just go forwards, and then defeat the bosses when they appear. Until you get to a final boss, which is a decent fight, but I actually prefer the previous final boss, I think. Persona 4 has 3 final bosses, and both of the first 2 are better than the actual last. Yeah, I don't know how much dialogue I'm going to skip in this. There's definitely some scenes, which I am going to skip later on, I think. They're like in the last couple passes in the game. I don't know how much I'm going to talk over this. I don't want to ruin my vocal cords. My voice is already hurting. But yeah, let's go on with this. Hopefully all the DLC is installed just fine. Because I do want to use the DLC personas just to make my life a little bit easier. English.
This story, similarity, only those. The contract had...
I was really, of course, I played Persona 5 first. Actually, I first played Strikers, because Strikers for some reason was on the Switch, and no other Persona games, just Strikers. For some reason, it's bizarre. Well, I played Strikers on the Switch, and I liked it. I thought the gameplay was really good, and the story was fucking awful. But I still liked the characters' personalities, but I thought their arcs were awful. I thought the story, the plot was awful. I thought the visual design and the music and the gameplay were all fantastic, but the writing was generally awful. I have rebought Strikers on here as well to play it at some point, but I'm not particularly excited for it, because again, I don't think Strikers is good. Especially since Royal isn't canon in it, which sucks, both because it's missing the best characters in Persona, and because it's Well, also it suggests that Royal isn't canon, and that's fucking ridiculous. If if Royal isn't actually canon in Persona, I'll be extremely pissed off. So I do think the Royal content of Persona 5 is the best Persona content. Yeah, that made for an interesting first playthrough, because I knew the characters from Strikers first. It also meant there was no tension. So I knew no one died. But it also left a lot of mystery about Kazumi and Akechi.
Those who oppose fate
Also, I was weird
and desire change.
because I played Strikers, then I played this, then I played Persona 4, and then I
trickster.
played Persona 3. It's weird, but this is the only game where they call you a trickster. I still don't know about that. I really like Persona 1 and 2 remakes, I'd like to play them at some point.
There's something here. Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running.
Right.
This is our only chance.
We'll...
Yes. Okay.
But I have
We're gonna
to
see it all
say,
later.
showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent...
I'm probably gonna skip the exposition jump after this arc.
Okay, the enemy's focus is on... Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries.
Stop right there! Get away!
Take him down, Joker!
Part of the reason why I bought this game is because I want story games to play when I'm done with Genshin for the day or whatever. And I fucking hate Shadow Colossus. So I don't feel like playing the rest of it.
No threat. Get him, Joker!
Go down!
Before their backup gets here. Good. You did... Joker,
Okay, why wasn't auto dialogue on that config? Japanese voice? Yep. No. So no memory off. Okay, good.
you should be able to... Hmm? Come on!
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right. All right.
Right,
Joker, stop!
best Persona character incoming.
It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many. Huh?
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
You can change the music which plays in this scene in repeat playthroughs by putting on different costumes. Which is kind of fun. There's a lot of music which fits for this. Like, you can play Mass Destruction to this scene and other pieces, and it actually works really well.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
There.
Oh! No, there she goes.
That's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down.
Yeah, the fact that
Still have something
Sumi wasn't
you need to do as a Phantom Thief,
Strikers
right?
made it really interesting. I was really interested in her right from the very start,
I'm not a member of the
because
Phantom
she
Thieves,
really obviously
I'm in no
stood out
position to
of being the
interfere.
character that was unique to Royal.
However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
All right, let's do it.
I do wish this game had a bloody fusion calculator in it, because I still don't actually really understand how fusion works. Even after playing this game for 100 hours and Persona 4 and Persona 3 for 100 hours. I've spent over 600 hours total across the Persona franchise. Definitely. My Strikers playthrough was also like 80 hours or something. So Strikers 80, Persona 5, 350, and then Persona 3 and 4 were both like over 100 hours. So I've spent a significant amount of time on this game series,
There's nowhere to run.
and I still don't know how fusion actually works. I know that the Arcanas interact with each other, so some of them bring your persona. The way it works is that each persona has a tier ascribed to them based on their level, and they're in their tier in their Arcana, and then certain Arcana will bring your persona up a tier or lower a tier. And that's why the levels of your persona matter in the fusion. Because like if they're a certain level, then they'll go a tier up, and still change what tier your resulting persona would be.
Let's go. Go, go, go. Get over there.
At least I think that's how it works. And so that's why like treasure demons in this game are really useful. So if you're not sure how to get the persona you want, then you can just use treasure demons and progress down that way.
Suspect secured. Didn't expect to find some kid.
You have your teammate to thank for this. You
I think I'm going to want to do a lot of
left.
mementos in this playthrough. I want to make myself some ultimate personas. Some very powerful ones.
Cuff it.
Oh damn, should I pull up confident guides? Because I'll be able to get as many as I possibly can. Beelzebub is No, Beelzebub sucks in this game, don't they?
Guess the
They're
drone
really
is
good in
too
every other
strong.
Persona game, but this one they suck ass.
Wake
So there's
'em up.
more elements, and they've nerfed them. A lot of people seem to, they act like Femc missing from Persona 3 just means that there's a different skin. But Femc has like a whole different personality from the male protagonist, and also completely different social links, significantly better social links.
Shot.
I think, first of all, it's completely unrelated to this
What about
cutscene.
the camera? Are you thinking
But,
it can be used as video evidence? So you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need.
Right answer. I think Femc's social links are amongst the best in the series. Sari Hasegawa is brilliant.
Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
Alright. If I remember correctly, your difficulty setting affects your XP. Definitely not safe. The main thing I'm worried about really is just the XP. I might change it to, I feel like Merciless in some areas is really hard, and in some areas is really easy. It depends which personas you have, of course. Because Merciless affects your weakness damage, so it makes it so you can one-shot the enemies, but they can one-shot you. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really bad. I think easy gives you 20% extra XP. Normal is regular XP. Hard is 0.8 times. I think Merciless increases your XP again. I want to go, honestly, whichever one gives you more XP, just so there's less grinding. You can change it at any time. Let's start with normal.
You should know your place.
I actually defeated Lavenza on Merciless on my very first try, and I was so chuffed about that. I was so chuffed. So I hear about some people take like 50 attempts to beat it.
Confession.
It is unfortunately a little bit down to RNG, because you need to get technical hits and you need to get critical hits. I mean, I got lucky enough for those. And I mean, it's not that
Don't
difficult.
expect to walk out of here in one piece.
Because a crit, you should be able to get up to a 60% crit rate
Take full responsibility for their actions.
on your characters that you bring. I know, yeah. Isn't there like streaming restrictions on like clip restrictions on third semester? In my recent Switch playthrough, I named them like something really silly. I'm gonna go with a canon name once again. I think I'm spelling it correctly. Is that correct? I'm not a fan of Akira Kurusu. Yes, it's correct. This is correct. Okay.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have
Now,
here?
I'm not a fan of a general like
Sliding through,
cheap
it's
vibe
urgent. There's something I need to confirm.
Some of these games sometimes have.
Hajime-san, I believe this case is no longer
I don't know
in
how
jurisdiction.
successful Persona was
Besides,
prior to Persona 5, but
prosecutor
Persona 5 has
Simon
been
Nijima.
extremely
I just got
successful.
off the phone with your director.
So I'm really hoping we're
Hurrying
going
to get it over with.
forwards.
To be frank,
He's
it's being an
good. Fly,
inconvenience.
fuck off. I really want these games to feel like very high quality, because I feel like that turns off a lot of people immediately.
I'm
They see
responsible for
anime,
this
and then they
case, yet
see
I'm not even being allowed an interrogation.
sometimes fucky graphics, or fucky animations.
I will not be convinced
Imagine that
unless I
turns people
confirm
off from
it for
Genshin as
myself.
well, how
This
like
is
they
my
have
case.
like one set of animations which they never deviate from. It looks low quality.
Ah, prosecutor, I forgot to mention
Actually, something
important.
funny, Persona 3 being portable, being only a visual novel, didn't really disrupt it for me. I actually kind of liked
His
it
methods are unknown.
in some ways, because it allows you to get around a map really quickly,
I understand.
which is nice. A lot of people thought it was unplayable because of that. It's not. The anime cutscenes are missed, but most of them aren't particularly great anyway. But the final anime cutscene of Persona 3 is the best anime cutscene in all of Persona, easily by far. And it's a shame that, well, actually, I don't think it's a shame. I think, of course, Persona 3 Portable doesn't have it. Instead, it just fades straight to white. I don't think that's worse. I think there are two different ways to view that ending. You could say we have different outlooks on the theme. Portable being a fade straight to white, and the original version actually having a cutscene. The cutscene is beautiful, but if you want to be more bitterly realistic, it would just be a fade
hear
to
me?
white.
It seems you've been
So-
through a lot. Almost anything can happen here.
Yeah, it is a
And I can't stop
fantastic
them.
cutscene. I'm excited to see that
That's
get
why I need you to
remastered.
answer me honestly.
Oh
I don't
dear
have
God!
much time,
I
know.
hope they remaster it
What
correct.
was
If
your
they
objective?
fuck up
Why
that
did you
cutscene,
cause
I'll be
such a
furious.
major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go,
Dear
but I
God.
couldn't assemble a case for prosecution.
If they
It's
fuck it
because I
up,
couldn't figure
I
out the
will
method behind
be
it.
extremely, extremely angry.
True.
It's
There's no
especially
way I
sad
could
when
be
we won't get
convinced
to see
of
that
such a
cutscene with
world just by
FMC.
reading the reports. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
You are held captive.
Also, something I'm really hoping for Persona 6 is actual story routes instead of endings just being one decision and you get an obviously really shitty bad ending.
But if my voice is
That's Persona 3. Persona 3 easily has the best endings out of any Persona game. Easily, by far, there's no contest. Both a bad ending and a good ending of Persona 3 are both fantastic and validly canon. But, well, not validly canon. So the bad ending obviously wouldn't allow Persona 3 or 4 or 5 to exist. Or anything after to exist. But, like, if a bad ending of Persona 3 was the canon ending, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be okay with that being like the way a franchise ended. It's a really, really good bad ending. But unfortunately, in Persona 5 here, all the bad endings are just, are you going to choose to be evil? Yes, because I want this achievement. Or whatever.
Thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Glad for that shot. That was really important to a plot. That shot right there, that one. Damn brat. I'll sue. And bolts.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Masayoshi Shido. He's a bad man.
Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth. To a person, though?
Oh my god, that sounds like
It's gotta be a joke.
plot. Oh
You
dear.
really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
I've been intending to watch Bochi the Rock for months, and I still haven't. I've got Crunchyroll on my PS5, but I haven't made an account or anything. Or maybe I have made an account. I'm fucking. I don't have Crunchyroll Premium. It requires premium for it. I'm not about to fork over a subscription for anime. Ace Attorney used to be free on Crunchyroll. Then they locked it behind Crunchyroll Premium, which kind of pisses me off because Ace Attorney anime is not good. It's not good at all.
I get the feeling that's what's going on.
Ace Attorney anime is really good for the memes. The memes that came out of it are really good. And that's about it. It's not good. I heard the Persona 5 anime sucks, but I haven't seen any of it. Why does it almost look like Rize up on that billboard? I don't think it is, but it almost looks like it. When I was playing Strikers, I hated the iPhones were fucking plot significant. Beneath the Mask. Because something fun which I realised, of course, about Persona, once I started playing it, I realised, holy shit, I've been listening to this music for years. I've heard hundreds of hours of this music without realising it. It's like Poets Genshin uses this all the time. What am I doing? I just thought, there's something on my mind to do. Oh yeah, turn up the music, of course. Is it? I want to turn it up. It's hard to hear it right now. Takemi? In my first playthrough, I didn't get Takemi maxed out. I think Takemi is actually a really good one to get maxed out, isn't she? Doesn't maxing her out mean that you get an insta-kill with no SP cost? That'd be really useful. I didn't go for Ryuji's Confidant until December in my first playthrough. Not December, late November was when I maxed out. And of course that turned out to be a bad idea. It's one of the best confidants in the game. But I'm not a fan of Ryuji's insta-kill. I think it's a little bit too OP. But it's very helpful for grinding. Yeah, so this time around I absolutely will be going for Ryuji's Confidant very early on. At least in this game, the iPhone isn't plot relevant, it's the way they enter the world, and that's it. But in in Strikers, the entire plot is centered around the fucking Metaverse app.
How frightening. What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
It's way too goofy. Way too goofy.
The name of a shellfish used in pearl farming. Oh. Right. They did say that was today.
We'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
I originally came into this expecting a meh story at best. And I was also expecting not to like the gameplay, because I thought Strikers was fantastic hack and slash gameplay. But I was excited to actually get to see more of the characters.
We'll see you next time.
Of course, I was pleasantly surprised. Of course, I ended up loving the gameplay. And the story is definitely better than Strikers as a whole. And of course, the third semester is one of my favourite gaming stories ever.
You're the guy.
Yep.
Uh-huh. I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody for the
what's
next
the Pinnacle Hierophant persona? Is it the dragon dragon guy, the golden dragon, Koryu.
Have you been told?
And yeah, I didn't need that.
Know each other. Well, not that that matters. Follow me.
So I want to invest in definitely the best confidants. I would like to get every confidant in one playthrough.
Your room.
If possible, of course, for low priority be Oya and
like
whoever else is low priority to be higher is going to be top priority when we unlock her.
It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble. Now then, I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman
So
from
Joe's a little bit
bait
at the start, isn't he? He's a bit of,
That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school. The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents
So Joe just be like, yeah, just watch sexual assault happen. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not a problem.
It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary.
Jesus Christ,
I am in the restaurant business, you know. Behave yourself.
It's a bit. Ugh.
If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted.
Because I knew from Strikers that by the end he'd come around.
Really now? It's the word that applies to you. Your sentence lasts until next spring, right? That's why you're gonna be here for the coming year. Cause any problems, and you'll be sent straight to juvie. We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow. Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know? Your luggage arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you.
I like that Sojo thinks this is like dingy, and I think everyone else also thinks this is dingy. I think this is lovely. Compared to my bedroom, this is literally heaven. Especially, of course, it being above a coffee shop as well. Just, oh. Look at that dynamic, beautiful mood lighting. Is those? I never noticed that. There's just those tanks just up there.
But I didn't think you were cleaning.
It's a really good little attic.
The place doesn't look too bad. No, why don't you go to bed for tonight?
You should really have a little table in the middle here, right?
I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I won't be the
But
one
I would love
if you get
to live in a
sick of
little
staying up to it.
attic like this.
Got that?
Though a fucking spiders and shit would be annoying. Can I save yet? No, okay. I'm gonna go in a minute, just briefly.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
I know some people, like Joseph Anderson and RT Game, rag on like flashbacks like that. Particularly useless. The thing is, I don't view them as flashbacks of a game reminding you that they happened, most of the time at least. I don't think we're meant to... The game isn't assuming that you're really stupid and don't remember it happened. I think it's just to show a character's perspective. I think it's more of a stylistic choice.
Ow! Please stop!
It's an odd one at times. It can get a little bit old. But yeah. Also though, even if it was to remind a player, I think that'd be valid. Because most players aren't fucking streamers who can afford to play a game for 12 hours a day and not financially fuck themselves.
These are my bitches.
Yeah.
I take you seriously.
Look, I'm not a professional streamer by any means. I am fucking miles away from that. But I already know that, like, being a streamer and playing a game as a streamer is very different. Very, very different.
Get out of my face.
to regularly playing a game.
Get lost, kid.
Especially in how much time you can actually spend playing it. But most people can only spend like an hour or two on games a day. And so the flashbacks for them would actually be useful. Because there's probably is a good chance that they would forget that Makoto is useless. But in that case, something which could actually be cool is if they actually has a system in the game which detected if you didn't play the game for like a week or something, and then would give you flashback scenes like that, and otherwise would turn them off. But regardless, I do think that most of the time they're actually a style choice to show you what the character's thinking, not the game reminding you of what happens because it thinks you forgot. This is subtle, not particularly. The character models are somewhat limited in what they can do. Front-facing Makoto is cursed. I don't like looking at Makoto from the front. RT getting like hates twins. I mean, I would never want to go out of my way to hang out with them. Like, thankfully they're confidant. Well, not their confidant. Oh yeah, that's something. In my first playthrough, I didn't do their confidant until December. I regretted that. That was really, really bad. To do that. Their hangout thingies. Those like entirely optional. Spending time with them is entirely optional. Their confidant does kind of suck. It's just them going round in circles. But there's a mystery here, and it never gets solved because it's actually part of the plot. But Lorenzo's cool. I'm talking full spoilers throughout this whole playthrough, but I'm not gonna.
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
I'm not gonna hold back spoilers. I'm talking full spoilers all the time.
Between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well. Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you. I speak of the end to everything. However, there is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
Also, the removal of FemC means removal of the only gay romance option in Persona, which kind of sucks.
Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation.
Almost, some people are like Atlas are misogynistic and homophobic. I don't think so, but it is a little bit.
Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion. Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
One thing which instantly made Persona 3 a significantly worse game is the fact you can't choose what skills your Persona inherits. So you'd have to re-click on Persona 50 times to get the combination you wanted. There were sometimes where I'd spend over half an hour just endlessly clicking to get the perks I wanted.
Looks
It
like
was
you're up.
fucking horrible.
Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district, It'll take a while to get there by train. The transfers are a real hassle, too. I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go. Jeez, men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat. Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
Also, it kind of sucks that in the earlier Persona games, social links literally just reduce your grinding.
You'll immediately be expelled if you cause any problems. In my
Which
opinion,
sucks.
you're nothing but a liability.
Kawakami is so OP.
But we had our circumstances to consider. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind. This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami.
Where
Here's
did
your
I
student
recognise
ID.
the principal from recently? There's something I was playing recently where I recognised him in it.
Be
I
sure
think it
to
was
read the
Genshin.
school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
But really though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
Everyone's giving you the cold shoulder. That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it? School never changes, huh? Come on, we're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true. Why'd it have to be my class?
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the train starting tomorrow. So, how was it? The school, I mean. You think you can manage? Do you even understand your situation? Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you.
Am I correct in thinking Japan is like a different view of school?
Me in the future too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
It seems to be a more...
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it. I've already been paid for it too, after all.
And now, back to today's top stories. A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
Oh, another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15. Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Oh, come on.
Ah, this is a murder cutscene. Love this.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's
To be fair, it looks like it could have been worse. Much worse.
After questioning, even
Omni-Man could have been there.
high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story.
Oh yeah, that's another thing about Strikers. There's like a weird Trump caricature in it. It's just in there, he looks like Trump. And he doesn't even do anything in the plot. He's just a bad guy who's in like 2 cutscenes in the game.
That's what you're thinking,
and then
correct?
he's in the final cutscene and gets arrested.
Oh,
There's just no point in him even being in the game other than to just be a Trump caricature.
Thank you, sir.
You just kind of
I have another
cringe.
meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just...
Although the anime cutscenes in this game look really cool, they aren't stylized. Really. They just look good. Whereas Persona 3, at least the very last anime cutscene in Persona 3, Persona 3 does not have a lot.
Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
At least the final anime cutscene of Persona 3 is highly stylized and it's brilliant.
Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you. Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved. Here's a diary. Now, make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation, but there's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is. However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry. I'll be there in no time. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
Wait, back in just a moment. something I really want to see in Persona games going forwards is characters in past games coming back. So unfortunately, no characters from Persona 3 or 4. The most links between Persona 3 and 4 and 5 is I think Yukiko, Naoto, and Rise, and I think Yukari actually get very brief shout-outs in the television and in like posters in the environment. Sojiro doesn't like to save men's phone numbers for some reason. Sounds like he's in denial to me. I'd love to see them bring back, in particular, past social links as Persona users. I'd really love to see Sari Hasegawa, I don't know how to say her name. It's like Sayori, but without the Y, so it's Sari? Or it might still just be Sayori, but just no Y, but pronounced the same. It's never spoken in the game, so... Well, I'd love to see Sari Hasegawa come back as a Persona user. It will not happen, unfortunately, but I would like it.
So, you're actually going to school, huh? What's that reaction for? Just eat it. It's time for you to go. Thanks. Oh, yeah, and flip the sign outside to open for me. Don't forget to do that for me, all right? Now, you better hurry on out.
Imagine how long this game would be if there wasn't any fast travel. I had to do the commute manually every single time. This is actually going to be like my commute to uni, which is scary. When I first played this game, I thought, damn, it's crazy I have to take a train to school. I'm going to have to, well, it's not to school, it's to university. It makes more sense, but it's crazy. Here's which characters are down here is Oya, who's like right here. I'm not going to pay Oya any mind, but I think there's a second person. Whatever. Where the fuck is the Ginza line? Okay, so here's I believe this is Yukari and Rise. Yeah, so that's Rise, and I think that was Yukari just a moment ago. Nah. Maybe? I don't know. I know Yukari's referenced somewhere, I'm pretty sure. That doesn't quite look like her.
Oh, man.
Huh?
It just...
Reminds me. Hmm? Don't. What'll it be?
One house blend.
normal, functional human behaviour. Just stare at her. Yep, keep staring. That's good. Ren is looking very good for you. Keep staring. Yep, that's good. She likes that. Yep. She seems vaguely amused. You disgust her. And she stops staring. Okay, good. That was like, what, 20 seconds? Pretty good stare. Hey, it's...
Morning.
I'm not going to make jokes about him. He's a bastard.
You're gonna be late.
Sure, thank you.
Do you need a lift too?
Huh? Nah.
Damn it! Screw that pervy teacher.
Pervy teacher? Huh?
I would love
What do
a
you want?
open world
You planning
Persona
on
game.
ratting me out to Kamoshida?
Persona's perfect for open worlds, isn't it? It'd be difficult, but it'd be probably your best game of all time.
In that car just now, it was Kamoshida. He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree? No, I mean... Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? You're from Shujin, right?
For first, for real. How many is there? I watched a video on a for real counter and a senpai counter. I think Tsumi has a little over 100 senpais. I think there's 80 for reals.
Oh, you a transfer student? Then no wonder you don't know him. This rain ain't too bad. We better hurry up or we'll be late. My head hurts. Damn it. I want to go home.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you? It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
Oh! So I'm talking about Principal Kabaikawa. And I don't know if I would say he had a psychotic breakdown. Because he just stopped moving in the street and got ran over. I don't think I ever ruled that was a psychotic breakdown. But I can't recall any other character that could be. If so, if that is Principal Kabaikawa, that's cool foreshadowing where they tell you that someone's gonna die.
Let me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time?
What's going on here? Guess we'll just have to go and ask. That's weird. Where's the school? This should be the school, I think. Out of service? Where'd we end up? The sign was for the school, right? Right? You saw it too! Jeez, you freaked me out. Who are you? You a student?
Ryuji's a little
Man,
bit
your costume's
tragically slow.
impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something. Hey, what's going on? You really think so? This shit's real. Calm down. Time out, man. We gotta run. Stop standing around and run. What's with these guys? You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're...
Take them away!
Hey, wake up! You all right? I see. Looks like this ain't no dream. What's going on? Hey! Let us out of here! I know there's someone out there! Damn it! Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set? The hell was that just now? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're shitting me, right? Come on, man. Hey. Huh?
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Say what?
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Huh? Wait. Is that you, Kamoshida?
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto. Are you trying to disobey me again? It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all, huh? And you brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole!
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all. Not only did you sneak into my...
I imagine this game's release must have been crazy people that were actually Persona fans leading up to it. Because again, like, the jump from Persona 4, specifically graphics-wise, to this is crazy.
Stop it! God damn it! I ain't down for this shit! Come on, we're out of here! Just go! Get out of here! These guys are serious!
Oh? Running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
He ain't a friend! Come on, hurry up and go!
What's the matter? Too scared to run away? Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution. Take this! Lowly scum! Useless pest! Huh. Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now. What? Don't you dare tell me you don't know who I am. That look in your eyes irritates me. Hold him there. After the peasant, it's his turn to die.
It's really weird. He reminds me of I can't remember his name. Francis?
No, I don't want to die.
Antagonist in Catherine.
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is
Catherine was a
there may
game.
yet be a possibility open to you.
I really liked it up until the ending began. Then the plot twist reveal, I hated it. I thought it was awful. The reveal of like the actual villain kind of sucked, and the rest of the games kind of sucked.
A mistake then? Very well. I have heeded your resolve. Vow to me. I am thou. Thou art I. Thou who art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice. Call upon my name and release thy rage. Show the strength of thy will to ascertain all on thine own, though thou be chained to hell itself.
Execute him! What was that? You desire to be killed that much? Fine.
This is kind of high-key badass. As I love this cutscene, it does look just so good. Especially this shot coming up right here. It's such a damn shame that you get the last send so early on. Here's a screenshot that. In my by the end of my playthrough, I'm actually losing my voice.
What the?
In my final setup, I actually did have Arsene in it. I had him as a Will of the Sword, which basically was my auto character. Because Will of the Sword was apparently glitched, and so it gives you concentrate at the start of each fight. It's just like Mariki's Confidant, but even stronger.
Start by killing that one.
But I gave that to Arsene and gave him all the auto buffs on top of that. And so that way I used Arsene at the start of every single fight. And so that felt satisfying. He's one of the best Persona designs in the game. So it's a shame that You get rid of them in the first 5 minutes of the first dungeon, and then you probably won't see them again for the rest of the game. This doesn't matter, does it, really? We're still on rails. We're on rails until we get on, aren't we?
I leveled up. What?
Oh, trophy.
What was that just now?
You little...
Hey, we're really scared to say a little shit in this game, aren't we?
You mean this? Okay, it's locked.
Damn you!
Hey, what was that just
I
now?
just noticed how Ryuji's... That's not a backpack, Ryuji.
You bastards!
That's certainly one way to...
This is effing
okay.
nuts. Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way.
Goddamn thief!
Do I have access to the equipment screen now?
After them! Don't let them escape!
Just so, hopefully I have a... Oh no, I won't have a DLC gear yet, won't I? Because I need to interact with a box, don't I? Oh yeah, so we still have that menu anyway. Yeah.
For real?
Second for real.
Whoa! Whoa!
The camera feels a bit jank for some reason. The controls actually feel worse from the remaster. You still have to use D-pad for menus and stuff, which kind of sucks.
Oh. And again. Whoa! The hell? Huh? Huh? What the heck?
Hey! Hey!
What is this thing?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here!
We're trying to get the hell out
I
of here.
think Teddy is worse than
You
Morgana.
look like an enemy too.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy?
Morgana's a more iconic design. I think Morgana's a stronger party member.
I am not a cat. Say that again and I'll make you regret.
And Morgana just says weird stuff, but Teddy actually acts on it, and that makes him scary.
Is there any way to contact someone outside?
There is stuff I like about
How
Teddy,
the hell do
definitely.
we get out?
Hey, you too! Wanna know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right? I never go back on my word.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously not messing with us? Fine.
Freedom tastes so great.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
Oh, all right. Sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
It's fourth period already. Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police? No, that'll just be more of a hassle. What did I do to deserve this?
Well,
I am absolutely going to hammer him out. Oh man. Yeah, skip this scene.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
You amateur! Stay still! Hey you! You can fight, right? Let's go! Come!
You got one of those things too?
We will promptly shut them up!
Alright, who speaks to what?
I'll back you up.
Can't remember. I can't, okay. Imp. These are both level 30 enemies in Persona 3 and 4. Persona! You're weak to wind.
You're mine. This is Zoro, show your might! Strike at an end. That's. Come on, forward! My other step!
That's just a waste of SP.
Alright, level up.
Good. You're evolving as a
I think just one thing they should have done in this game, just to further encourage grinding, or make grinding less annoying, is make it so that when you level up, your stats restore.
Oh!
Persona.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm gonna talk full spoilers for all Persona games from here on out, I think. I'd really like to see a Darchi return in a future Persona game as a Persona user.
Hey.
I want a Persona game where it's not... I want university-aged characters, like 18 to 20 or something. I believe that's what Persona 1 and 2 is.
Okay. Now then.
Where's the safe room around here? It's right here.
Hold on a sec.
Skip this. I remember what Pixie speaks here, so... I don't have gun yet. Fuck's sake. Oh.
Let's get away before more show up.
Hold on, we can't just leave these guys.
Look, I'm going.
Damn it!
This way. We're here.
Oh, finally, we're saved. It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Don't jump to conclusions. Over
But
here.
usually there are two doorways
Hey,
here.
wait up!
Fuck's sake.
Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics.
Also, I'll be really interested.
That's right. As I thought, you're a natural.
I wouldn't say. I was gonna say make
all
a
the way
Persona
outside.
game without the dungeon crawling.
Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off.
But it wouldn't be a Persona game. I would say I would want a game from Persona developers which isn't a Persona game. It's just a life sim. Because the life sim in Persona is really lovely. I love it.
Seriously, we're finally getting out of here.
I want more games like that, but
Now get going.
I don't want it to be total weeb shit games either.
There's something that
So I feel
still
like
have to
if
do.
it was made by
Go our
external
separate
developers, it'd be a
ways.
good balance.
You've got manners. Be careful on your way.
It's also Fallout kind of has a mechanic like that, but I don't like Fallout from what I played
Those
with
two
it.
seem useful, especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Did we make it?
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Does that mean we got away? I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat? What the hell's going on?
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin? Cutting classes, are we?
Huh? No. We were trying to get to school, and we ended up at this weird castle.
What?
Why would you think that?
Are you his friend? Then you should go to school. Take him with you.
Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on
Is
our way
it
here.
like
There's nothing out of the ordinary about it.
By the way, of course, this line of dialogue doesn't quite make sense. Let me just break down how it doesn't make sense. I don't know what to think anymore. Blah, 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 blah. What's yelling? Are you students of Shujin, cutting classes? We were trying to get to school and we ended up with this weird castle. The fact they say there's nothing out of the ordinary about that, I don't think that necessarily follows. But dialogue is dialogue. Whatever. There's something else I wanted to say. Yeah, is it illegal to not go to school?
Any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you
The
want?
police.
Come on, say something. That's not what I meant. Wait a sec. Is that guy for real? Fine, I'm going.
I think the Persona series has a lot of untapped potential right now.
Things are going as planned. Sai Nijima. That reminds me.
But Persona Gacha game that they're working on.
Better leave it be for now.
As far as I believe it's going to be China exclusive, which is a shame. I would be interested in it. Wonder how egregious it could be.
I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
But hopefully that game makes a lot of money, then they could invest more money into the other games.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time?
A castle?
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer?
What's this about a castle?
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that it...
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida? There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
He's the one that provoked me!
Do you really want to be expelled?
What? This is bullshit!
Come now, I should have been more considerate too. Let's just say that we were both to blame.
Well, if you say so. Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
I remember, is this the first day of term? Or is it just because it's
By the
Monday?
way, you're that new transfer student, correct?
Shout out to Persona 3 where you fucking die for like a fucking week at the start.
Have we met
And you pass out for like a week and you miss a week of school.
That's right. I remember now. Well, I'll overlook this just for today. I'm sure you've heard from the principal. But cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
Man, I wish I'd streamed
At any rate,
Persona 3 now.
Faculty
God
office.
damn that
I'm
ending,
sure
man.
Ms. Kawakami's tired of waiting. Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
Truly something else.
The school turned into an old castle? A talking cat? Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around. I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred. Why did you target him? That's unacceptable. Try.
I keep accidentally skipping lines. I don't feel like that happened in my previous playthroughs. Oh, it's Tsushima. The bread store. Something I want to be really mindful of is consumables and stuff and spending money wisely. The faculty is here.
Oh, unbelievable. Being over half a day late on your first day? Can you explain yourself? How could you have been lost for this long? It's almost lunchtime. Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun. Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after fifth period two because of the subway accident.
Not being
I'll
animated.
have you introduce yourself when class resumes.
Is he suffering a mental shutdown?
By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
Being super late on his first day? He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
But he might
I like that you can always tell who's going to be an actual character based on them having a unique character model. Some people mock it, but I actually kind of like it as a stylistic choice. I actually kind of like it.
Please say something to the class.
It somewhat contributes to a game feeling cheap, but as long as we have enough varied character models, it's fine. That guy right at the front really looks like Persona 4 protagonist.
He seems quiet.
Yeah, being able to immediately tell if his character is going to be important or not is nice. And it doesn't like spoil anything in the plot or anything. It just tells you that this character is going to appear again, probably.
Over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks
So, I like
for
it.
today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Lies.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here? That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other.
That's the third for real.
Let's get class
I think
started.
there was another for
Who's
real,
on duty
but it
today?
wasn't voiced, so I didn't count it. I don't remember. Oh, I hate this dialogue choice. It always makes me cringe. Why is this a dialogue choice? I hate it. 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 I hate when that choice exists.
Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry.
I actually like Mishima's arc.
It's
It's quite a... I really like his arc because it actually feels quite relatable. Or not necessarily relatable, but understandable, realistic, and grounded. Oh, it's kind of the same kind of thing as the beginner's guide. Isn't it?
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's
God, he's massive. He really is just a
student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that. This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Like, they have such, like, they're so concerned about their reputation and stuff. I haven't heard of schools being like this in anywhere else. Is this like a Japanese thing? Of course, like, all schools want, they want to seem good to get more students. All schools want more students, but, oh, Harry.
No. Yes! Even the teachers bailed on him.
But as far as I'm aware, all our schools try to do is make their schools good. They don't target specific students and say, this student has a criminal record, we shouldn't allow him at school, it will drag down our profits. It seems bizarre.
We're pretty much in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah? Well, just because we both remember
it doesn't mean much, game where knowledge requires way more points than every other social stat?
So,
or is that Persona 3? There's one of the games where knowledge requires more points than every other social stat combined. I don't remember which game that was.
Kamoshida we saw there.
Also, something this game is missing is like a... In Persona 3 and Persona 4, there's like dialogue choices which just get you bonus social stats if you pick them. Those are missing in this game. And that's a shame. I wish they were in this game.
You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say.
Uh-oh, my phone's having Wi-Fi issues.
We might be pretty similar.
Stream's still going.
I feel like we're gonna get along
my phone
just
can't
fine
load
as
Instagram.
troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't
Hello,
ignore me,
YouTube.
alright? See ya.
It's suffering. God, fucking Virgin Media switched to like O2. Virgin Media is such a shit company. Don't get Virgin Media Wi-Fi or phone network or anything. Don't. They're fucking awful. They're an awful, awful company. We've been with them for a decade. I don't know why. My dad just can't be bothered to switch us off them. They are awful. OB didn't even return home. They are awful. Awful. Recently, they swapped over to their Wi-Fi provider or something. It's like O2 now.
Hey,
or their phone provider is O2. I don't know how it works.
Ditched half a day on your first day of
it
school.
is significantly lowered for quality, and it seems like it's just a cost-saving measure. It's such a fucking awful company.
That's what everyone says when they're caught. Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right? Good.
Especially since companies like this actually have they have a responsibility to society
I'll head over in half
with
an
the
hour,
power they
as
hold.
promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
Okay, Instagram's up.
I'll just add this.
I think I want to go until at least the actual palace starts.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate! Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin. There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of Persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you. There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces. I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Oh my god, I love rainy days. They look so good. Rainy days in Persona 5 are just so beautiful.
Seriously?
What's going on?
Like, open world Persona would basically be like Pokemon Legends Arceus crossed with Genshin Impact. Oh, it's Sumi.
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
None of Sumi's scenes are getting skipped. She's still my favorite Persona character.
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Yeah, she's still my favorite, despite, I guess.
Excuse me, that seat was for this lady.
Gee, yeah, let me check my Persona character tier list.
It's alright. I can understand his position as well. I'm
Persona
sorry
character
I couldn't be
tier
any
list.
help.
It's all right, dearie.
Don't
you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
Okay, so it's semi-ultimate Persona character
Thank
tier
you
list.
so much for earlier.
Sorry, I'm talking over Sumi here. I put Maruki at number 1, then Femc, then MC, then Aigis, then Sumi, then Akechi. Akihiko, Mitsuru, Akinari, Junpei, Adachi, Futaba, Sari, and then A tier, Sojiro, Yukari, Shinjiro, Rize, Makoto, Marie, Naoto, what? Yusuke, B tier, Kanji, Ryuji, Yukiko Chie, An, Haru, Zenkichi, Sai, Ren, Hifumi, Ebihara, whatever fucking name was, I don't remember, Yumi, the Satsui Konishi boy, Nanako, the old woman from Persona 4, Fuka, the redhead in Strega, Kanamada, then C tier, Dojima, Ryoji, Iwai, Kawakami, Persona 3 teacher, Riser, confidant, Mishima, I'm not going to bother reading our rest of this list. But yeah, there you go. So if I put Maruki, Aigis, and the Persona 3 protagonists above Sumi, she is still my favourite, though Aigis is currently my profile picture.
For speaking up when I offer my seat on the train.
I mean, like, Aigis doesn't have a lot to do throughout the game up until the last couple arcs. Because the last couple arcs is where Sumi becomes a main character, but up until that she still has a bunch of really good scenes. But up until the last couple arcs of the game, Aigis just kind of exists. And she's fun, but there's not really any reason for her to be there. Whereas Sumi is actually a fun character to follow all the way through the game. And she just becomes the best Persona character, or one of the best Persona characters. in the final arc. Are we gonna get fucking hit over the face?
What's the answer?
Villains.
This is it.
I remember this.
Correct.
My dinner's about to be ready.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
I really like the art they use for Anne here. But what am I doing? I'm saying everyone's names wrong. Hasn't been that long since I played this fucking game. Anne's the model here is like the kind of sad one, but then of course that contrasts with her voice. I think it is really good for showing how she feels about this whole situation. Really good.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you...
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Yeah.
Yo. I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in? Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way. If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again. Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think? I already did that, but I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like, returned to the real world, or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball-looking thing? That's not how I'd describe it. What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history!
Oh dear God, don't look at the search history, Ryuji. Please don't.
Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it. Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Be Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
The rules of the Navigator app are a little bit inconsistent, aren't they? It's right here, we don't have to move anywhere, but of course, what was it, is it the November arc? The Stars Palace completely relies on it creating a portal in a different place, but you then walk through to get to it. You could say that it spawned a portal directly on top of them this time, but yeah, it's a bit contrived at best.
That was close.
It's fucking anime
writing.
writing.
Too, huh? What's with that outfit? You like it? What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida.
After this
it's
scene,
how
I'm
his
gonna pause.
distorted heart views the school.
So you didn't.
Kamoshida?
Hopefully.
Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here
There's
yesterday.
2 more for account.
I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us. It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
I've heard a lot of people say that Shinjiro being able to be saved from death in FemC's route breaks the themes of Persona 3, and I strongly disagree. I really like that
I'll make sure to teach you.
Shinjiro actually stays in the coma.
Follow me.
Well, not necessarily, I don't really like it, but I don't think it breaks the themes.
I just can't forgive that bastard.
He stays in the coma for the rest of the playthrough regardless.
Really though, thanks for
So it's
coming along.
borderline like he died.
I owe you big time.
But I really like that, of course, once he wakes up, he'll find out all that shit happened. And I think it's bitterly realistic still.
This place is
Yeah, I don't
creepy
see
as
how him
always.
staying alive in any way actually harms the
Now
themes.
make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
Can I, No, okay. Wait, back. Oh, wait. No, not yet. So Oh, wait, do I have a deal? Oh, I don't have the outfits. I really hope I have the DLCs installed, because I want the DLC personas. Because I like them. Okay, so I've got my dinner. I'm going to be AFK for a good couple minutes eating this. Alrighty. Let's go.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to stretch! Go!
I leveled up. Okay.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before! Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap, I can hear footsteps coming. Lots...
I'll just give her like tutorial stuff.
Let's use...
I'll just add this.
Now then. Oh, the weight... Scratch one enemy. Impressive. Only one more. Nice work, team.
All right. Hey. What?
Hey.
You have the gun with you, right? How about that? Surprise. There are... Oh.
For real?
Nice.
Hmm? Hmm?
What do you want to do?
I hear in the original Persona 5 you actually had to craft gun ammo, which seems really dumb to me. Because it isn't all that valuable. Why did I keep missing the ambushes?
There's two enemies! Don't underestimate them! Looks like we cleaned up here!
Okay.
Is this all out attacks?
Listen, there's a
Persona! You're mine!
That went really well.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all. If you manage to knock all the.
Yeah.
It's a. Now, as I'm. Yes!
Yeah. Whoa!
Skip OS.
What?
Yes! This one.
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader, who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act. What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill him because that's what he wants!
This'll hurt.
There's more of them? This is bad. Failure!
Can't be.
Oh! Oh! You piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this, isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash, getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
You're Right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kidd!
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kidd! Ready when you are.
So I was doing something. The back of that whole fight was scripted anyway. You're Reach Collector, aren't you? Yep. So if this wasn't merciless, I would have actually probably one-shotted both of them.
Persona!
Isn't he immune to curse? Let's go Cleave.
Subject of the Grosso.
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special. How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a
Dear God, Morgana.
beautiful girl!
I really like Morgana in Strikers. Because his simping was toned down a lot. And also because, I mean, it wasn't in this really creepy context. There was more endearing and sweet there. I don't know if I would say sweet, but it wasn't bad. It was just like, oh, he's simping for a person. That's not going to work out well, is it? Because he's a fucking cat. And she's a human being, so she's immediately above.
It seems that girl isn't the real
Immediately out of his league.
She's the same
On
as
that
the
basis
slaves.
alone.
A being made
But
by Kamoshida's cognition of her.
this game, especially with certain dialogue later on. Like Memento's dialogue, there's some really, really horrible Morgana Memento's dialogue. And unfortunately, because of your early game party, you hear it a lot.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Also, I think I'm gonna end stream after this. I wanted to go up until on, but it's already fucking 6 o'clock. And I kinda wanna go back on Genshin for some stuff.
Should I be happy about that?
Again, I'm thinking I'm only gonna play this like a couple hours in each session. This is probably gonna take ages to make progress.
Quiet.
Back when I first played this game, I played it for 12 to 14 hours a day.
I'm completely lost, man.
My average for like the first week was like 13 hours a day.
Opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them.
Goddamn.
This happens.
But I really went through the game incredibly fast.
A skull?
And I never got bored of it. I enjoyed all of those incredibly long stretches.
Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
I still remember back when Halo Wars 2 first launched, I streamed it for like 14 hours straight or something. I think even I streamed it for 14 hours, but I think I played it for a total of like 18 hours in one day, in one sitting. I know why I went quite so hard on Halo Wars 2, but it's a good game.
The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
I haven't watched RT Games playthrough for third semester. And not all of it. I think I like skimmed. I watched a little bit of the beginning of it, but it was like, I don't remember why, but I couldn't watch it because I was busy with something else at the time, so I couldn't watch the stream live. And I don't know why, but I've never gone back to actually watch it. I skimmed the highlights video, I think.
What? The nerve! Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
I love just watching people warp like that.
To the real world. Welcome back.
Thank God, we're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up? I guess you don't really show it, huh? But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses? Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his damn mouth. No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
Hey! The first size slapping the table.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
And I'm skipping it.
Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What? The hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get? But just hearing your story makes me angry. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh? We might be more alike than I originally thought.
We're not so different, you and I.
I don't got a record like you do. I mean, that's not the point. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too. The place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, you barely touched your food.
I started replaying Strikers on the Switch. And I set the difficulty merciless because I like, it makes sense too. Good God, it is awful. You die in one hit from most enemies, and enemies just have an absurd amount of health. It's ridiculous. Effectively, what Merciless does in Strikers is it just makes it so that at the very start of every enemy is just max level. Every single enemy is level 100, as far as I'm aware. I don't know, I never got past the opening fight. It's basically impossible. I don't know how anyone can play Merciless. The only way you could play it would be to get to level 99 before, and then you do New Game Plus. That's the only way it's playable. And even then, it still seems like absurd. The Strikers, like the Persona system really sucks, the leveling system sucks, it is incredibly grindy. Incredibly grindy.
Just
Even grindier than Royal.
We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First,
It's
let's hit up
awful.
those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of
I
ginger
gotta
here.
claim the DLC stuff from a box. If the game will let me.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida. Ah, right.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Shiho should have been a fucking confidant.
Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck! Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today? I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now. Are you even listening to me? Just stay away from bad influences, okay? Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
Yay! Here we go, here's a lot. Here's a lot of stuff. Now, I am going to put the team glasses on, just because reducing grinding. Outfits. I don't know, probably use outfits at some point, but not immediately. Oh, I see. I'm gonna save here, and I'll be it for now.
Just add this.